Hey y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to eat. Shit. I got my first meal. Let me show y'all. I got what is it? Pasta. I guess shrimp pasta Alfredo. And my first meal. First time eating. Oh my god, hold on. Thank you so much. I'm hot. It's so hot in here. And then I started itching. Oh my god. I'm about to die. Like, I'm literally over here scratching like a crackhead. Thank you so much. Hold on, you guys. Oh, okay. Thank you. Who's that? Hold on. I think that's another pump. She's over here asleep, and I'm trying to hurry up and eat. Uriah is asleep too. Why he fell asleep with a mask on? Hold on. Like, really? For real? I can't. I cannot. Thank you guys. Uriah, take your mask off. Yes, Taco Bell is here. It's so weird. Like, the whole process was just, it was just weird. It's so weird, the whole thing. Of course, I vlogged it, so I'll have everything up as soon as I can so you guys can see. It's actually pretty good. He said he wants to stay safe while he's asleep. Yes, birth vlog coming soon, and yes, it was a C-section like my other deliveries. It was scheduled, so we knew when it was gonna be. Listen, so I wanted to, like, okay, what happened was this to be in the vlog too, but they try to say basically like no nails or whatever, and this is a different hospital than when I had London, and London was born in San Antonio and we live in Houston, so it's a different hospital. But they didn't care. I don't remember them having any issue with my nails or anything with her. So I had seen that. They also said no makeup, no lashes. But I talked to my nurse, well, my doctor. I sent a message to my doctor, and then my nurse said that it's fine. So I was just gonna put on like what's it called? Fake nails, like the press-ons. And that's what these are, press-ons. So I was just gonna put on some press-ons anyway, because I'm like, just in case, you know, whatever, they're making a big deal of nails. So I'm like, well, I'll just put on press-ons because it'll be easier, and then also like easier for them, whatever. And so I did go get my toes done. Like, I put acrylic on my big toe, my big toes. I've always done that, but I went and got my toes professionally done. And then I just didn't get my nails done, and I did the press-ons at home. So me and Uriah in the car, I'm literally, well, not even at home. I was in the car on the way to the hospital putting my press-ons on while he was driving this morning when we were on the way to the hospital. So this is like my last thing. And my lashes, I did myself. They're individuals. I did them myself. Girl, I did them myself, honey. But I had a lash appointment, and something happened with her. AC in the building and all types of stuff, so it had got canceled. So what I did, you already know what. Okay, I'm gonna do what it do. It's gonna happen regardless. Like, I do my hair. So basically, this is all me. Okay. Basically, this go around with London, I got everything professionally done. This go round, she did herself. Okay, did her hair, did her lashes. I always do my makeup, did my nails. Like, this was a production team of one. Okay, but Uriah was like, well, they made a big deal of the nails, even though your team said it was okay. It was like, just don't like put pointer fingers on. And so we went back and forth in the car on the way here this morning, but I ended up not putting my pointer fingers on because I'm like, well, after I have her, I can just, because they're press-ons, I can literally just press my pointer finger on later. But I mean, that happened, and then everyone was like all the nurses and stuff, because they had to keep putting the thing on my finger. They were like, oh, good patient, da 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 da. So he kept like looking at me like, yes, yeah, I told you, whatever, whatever. But now I'm like, when am I going to be able to put it on? Because they keep coming in here and putting stuff on my finger. I mean, I know it is day one, but like I'm trying to put my nail back on. Thank you. Sorry, y'all. I'm eating and talking because it's my first meal. So, no, it can't wait. Or y'all wouldn't have got alive. Okay. Yes, so the girls FaceTime like probably about an hour after she was born. It's been about 3-4 hours. I want to say 4, 8, 9, 10. It's been 4.5 hours since she's been born. And they called like an hour after, and we recorded it and stuff. So again, that's gonna be in the vlogs coming soon. Thank you so much. How much y'all think she weighed? No, honey, she does not have a name, honey. Thank you. £6. Based it off of like my stomach. How much y'all think she weighed? Because people swore she wasn't growing, honey. People swore she was not growing. Thank you. I'm good. My stomach's hurting. Uriah said on the table, it went back flat. Hallelujah. I'm in a binder right now. But it's hurting. And they do this thing here where they give you like these shots after surgery. I forget what she called them, what the anesthesiologist told me what it was called, but I forget what it was called. But it's supposed to help with like the pain management, so that's a plus. But I think I'm feeling my uterus maybe that's hurting. I don't know. Okay, you're gonna have to watch the vlog to see how much you weigh. You're gonna have to watch the vlogs, honey. But a lot of y'all were close. Thank you. Only them 4,000 going. Us grown folk know how it works, right? They haven't given me any meds. So right now, because I guess I'm 4 hours out from surgery, I think I'm still running off of like what was given to me in surgery. Thank you. I have not slept. So last night, so basically, we had a well, okay. So if I wanted to start my makeup and stuff, I start my makeup around like 3:30 in the morning. We had to get here by 5:45. Surgery was to start at 7:45. So, and like I said, she was born about 5 hours ago, 4.5 hours ago. So, oh shit, hold on. Basically, I'm a night owl in general already. So I already knew I wasn't gonna probably be sleeping. Excuse me. She's asleep right now, so I should be asleep like Uriah sleep. But the food came and I have not ate. So I needed to knock this food out real quick. And then I'm gonna try to take me a little nap because like I said, I have not slept at all. Uriah got a little cat nap. He slept for about 2 hours. I still had stuff to do. I had to finish my lashes. I had to get my makeup together. Yes, ma'am. This is all starting by like 12, by like midnight. Because at midnight was like my last supper. So we had to go get that. And then so I started everything at like midnight. I took my shower, my last shower. And started doing my lashes, which took about like an hour and a half. And then did my makeup for like 2 hours. And then I did some videos. We forgot to do the baby mama dance. But I figured we already have a viral baby mama dance. Y'all seen it with London. Like, it literally went viral. It was literally in his next, the baby mama dance creator. It was in, like, his music video or something, whatever it was, that he had did right after that. Like, it did really good, but it's a song, so it's not like it can really be monetized or anything like that. It's just literally just for, you know, for the fun of it. I was actually going to do it in reel form and put it as a reel, but I ended up forgetting. But I did do a prank, so that's coming soon too. No, so the congratulations dinner, it comes for two. Or they call it the celebratory dinner or whatever. So I think we'll do that for dinner, because it's probably like a steak or something. I think it was just good because I ain't eaten nothing since midnight. Literally 12 hours. Thank you. Because she doesn't want to push her babies out. What happened? Huh? What?
Are you checking on her?
You're right, she's right next to me.
Doesn't mean that she can't.
He gonna pop up out his sleep and then randomly say, "Are you checking on her?" Did you have like a bad dream, or was you like?
Just check on my child.
He been listen, y'all listen. I told y'all the last time I was live. Actually, no, I didn't even tell y'all I was live on the Reality Me. But he has been like crazy calling me when he's not home. He would call me and be like, "Are you okay? What are you doing? How you feeling? What's going on?" Then in the vlog we did when we took the girls for our last outing as a family of four, he don't like when I say contractions. He was just like so like on it, like crazy person. And then what's it called, today in the damn OR, I'm having to console him while I'm getting cut open. He over there like, I don't like this. I would rather this not be happening. I need this to hurry up. I'm over it. He's sitting there stressed as if he's on the table getting cut open. I'm like, I was just looking at him. I'm like, why? And then he gets this face. Like, it reminds me of London so bad. It's so funny. Because he gets this face that, oh, is that the bathroom? I don't even know why I didn't see that door. And he gets this face where he gets big-eyed and he's just, like, looking at me. So, like, I got my epidural, got all that stuff. I'm laying on the table. They're literally starting. He comes in next to me and he's like, I don't like it. I'm like, sir, this is your third experience. Same situation. Same boat. You know what I'm saying? Different period in time, different hospital, but same situations. We does this. Like, this we not rookies. Like, this is what we does. So he's like, he comes in stressed out, like, and I'm just laid out. I'm get cold. So I started laughing because I'm like, are you getting the C-section or am I? Like, stressed the hell out. And then now he's talking about checking the baby. The baby, I'm looking at her. She hasn't moved. She hasn't cried. Like, what? He's crazy. He's literally crazy. He won't give her a pacifier. He ended up giving her one for a split second. The lady came in talking to me about breastfeeding, and she was like, basically sometimes kids get mixed up with the pacifier and breastfeeding or whatever, because I told you I'm doing both. But she was like, but if you're gonna pump, then it's fine. All he heard was kids get mixed up with breastfeeding. He walked over and took the pacifier from the baby and put it away. I'm like, but first it was like pulling teeth to tell him to give it to her in the first place. Like, literally pulling teeth. I was like, she's been crying. Because, well, he's like, she's so hungry or whatever, and he was like, put her on. I'm like, she's fine. And then so I'm like, give her the pacifier. It took him hours to give her the pacifier. And it's like, as soon as he gave her the pacifier, the lady came in and said that. He crazy, y'all. You can talk to him? Excuse you? Can you back up off my macaroni? Yeah. I'm about to fight him. Oh, man. He's crazy. Is Nancy? Don't say that.
That's good for you.
What?
It's healthy. It's not as all salted up.
I'm just eating because I'm starving, so.
Right.
You know what I was thinking though when I was eating the pasta. I had Alfredo pasta and shrimp. And like when I was eating it, I'm like, I should have put some nature seasoning in my purse. Because I knew that I was going to have to eat this food.
Exactly. That's what the point of it is.
So I should have brought some nature.
No sodium added to
Here we go. Never mind. Shouldn't have said that.
This is nothing but sodium.
I don't care what it is. I want some nature seasoning.
It's not about what you care.
Oh my God.
You need to clear 2 weeks first before you start doing anything out.
He got this thing with 2 weeks. He's talking about we're not out the ball. What did you say? We're not out of the ball game until 2 weeks. We're not out the water until 2 weeks. Is that my cup? Never mind. I think I'm in the hospital. I'm ashy as hell first and foremost because I couldn't put any lotions or anything on before surgery, so ignore that. But they said like 2 to 4 days is what she said, but probably about like 2 to 3. Thank you. Never leave home without seasoning. I'm dead. Or hot sauce, right? Thank you guys. Hold on, let me open this water. I was gonna tell you to take your mask off while you're sleeping. You shouldn't look like that. Thank you. But yeah, I'm not about to stay here too long. I just
Not check her.
check her for what?
Make sure her chest is rising. All kind of
You
stuff.
swaddled her. How am I supposed to see her chest?
She still see the blanket.
She's alive. I've seen her move a little bit earlier, just a minute ago. See? She had to make sure he knew, just in case, what I said wasn't enough. Crazy.
I'll be back. I'm about to go walk the dog.
Huh? What'd you say? You'll be back, you're gonna go walk the dogs.
That shit's stuck in my head. That shit's fucked up.
Oh my god. Anyways.
Somebody do gotta go walk the dogs out. I mean, not walk them, but like let them out, like in real reality.
Right.
But, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like. Now every time I think
Oh. No, girl, I don't feel no pain like that. Like if I laugh and cough, well, I had coughed earlier and it didn't really like hurt. I got this shot. I don't know what it was called, but it was these 2 shots on either side of my stomach. And the anesthesiologist was telling me like there are these shots that supposedly help with like the pain or whatever, and it's supposed to last like 48 hours or something. So I'm good with the laughing for now. Okay. What? Laughing?
Just because you're on medication, you shouldn't move. Just start doing things that you shouldn't do.
Anyways, I can't figure. I don't know if she has my eyes. I don't know if she has my eyes or not, because I thought London had my eyes, and it did not pan out that way as she grew into her features. So I can't really tell you. I can't really say like what's gonna stick. Thank you. Not the 4 for 4 from Wendy's after he walked the dog. Girl, they would have to send me home with those shots because I could. Okay. Do you know? I'm going to tell y'all, because this had me effed up. But it's also in the vlogs. But it had me so effed up. I have to share. I said, I'm literally asking. Like, I asked my nurse for that moment. She was with me from the beginning of the vitals and all that stuff, and waiting in the room and stuff like that, to the actual C-section, to like the aftermath. I had to sit in a recovery room for 2 hours. Afterwards, I feel like I had really got some, I got surgery, but I feel like I had really got some plastic surgery, because when you get plastic surgery, they make you sit in a recovery room. But yeah, so I'm asking her, and she was just saying oh, they normally do Tylenol 3s or whatever. So I'm like, with London, I had the Tylenol 3s and they just did not, it wasn't working out. I was crying. I cried for a damn refill, and it still wasn't even doing what it was supposed to do. It wasn't giving what it was supposed to have gave, okay? But I still was they were trying to get me to go to Motrin at that time. And I'm like, this is not working out. I need stronger drugs, but I'm going to take the Tylenol 3s, but I need you to at least refill it. And they treated me like a crackhead over Tylenol 3s. They was like, okay, Miss Bell, we're going to do this for you one time, okay? We're not going to do this to you anymore, but we're going to do it for you one time, because we usually don't do refills, but we're going to do it one time and give you a refill. I said, girl, You gonna give me these damn Tylenols? The Tylenols? Like, you think I'm over here itching and scratching and crackheading for some Tylenols? I was so over it with London. So this time I'm trying to prep myself to get my mind right. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I getting Tylenol 3s? What am I getting? What's going on? What are we doing? Okay, with this pain. What's happening with this pain? So, and this is before I even had the C-section. I didn't have no pain yet. I was just prepping. So I asked the lady, she said Tylenol 3s. I'm like, I really need something stronger, you know what I'm saying? And we was talking about that. My doctor, it's so heartbreaking. Like, it's so heartbreaking. My doctor comes in to talk to me and prep me for the surgery. She came in to prep me for the surgery. I'm like, asked her the same question. What meds am I going to get to take home with me after this experience? Okay. She proceeds to say, Motrin 800s. What the hell? What the hell am I doing? What am I going to do with Motrin 800s? Someone tell me, what am I going to do with that? Me and Motrin 800s is going to laugh at each other. We going I'm going to be crying, and Motrin's going to be laughing, because what are we going to be doing with some damn Motrins? Anything. I don't give a fuck if it was 1,500 Motrin, if it was 2,000 Motrin. Motrin, ibuprofen, is going to do what for this major surgery that just happened, that just occurred, this major surgery? Okay, this baby that just came out of this body. I'm not understanding. So I looked at her, she looked at me. We both, I'm stressed, okay, because I'm like, you said what? In my head, I just knew that that's not what was said. But Uriah was in the room, my nurse was in the room, everybody heard it. So I know that's what happened. So I'm sitting here like, what a Motrin? Like, I must have looked like, what's his name? Soulja Boy, when he was like Drake. I was like, Motrin? Like, what? Uriah talking about I look like I was addicted to something or something, because I was being so obsessed of like persistent about. But I'm like, Motrin. Like, you don't understand. He's talking about, I take Motrins all the time. Motrin. Motrin has me fucked up, and I didn't even get it yet. I didn't even leave and get told that that's what I'm taking yet. So she basically was like, after I said that and I was looking crazy, she basically was like, well, we can just see how your pain tolerance goes, and we're gonna try to get your pain managed, and you know, all that before you leave. And I said, well, maybe that was the issue with London, because they were trying to rush me out the hospital, and they were like, basically like, if you're good, like, they were like, are you good? And I'm like, yeah, shit, I wanted to go home. So I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm good or whatever. But at the time, I was on the morphine and on all the drugs from the surgery, because it was day 2. So day 2 after the C-section, they swindled me. And they were like, oh, you're good, you're good. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I feel okay. You know, like, I had a little pain, but I'm like, you know, I'm feeling good. I feel okay. I feel okay to go home. Get home. Week goes by, and she's crying. Like, I literally have a vlog. I think it's on the Bell Sisters. I have a vlog crying because I was in so much pain, and they were playing with me with that damn Tylenol 3. So now I'm just stressed out, because I'm like, I'm gonna stay longer. I'm shit. I'm not about to take, I'm not about to leave this hospital and y'all give me Motrin. Like, I'm not about to do that. So we gonna sit in this bitch until, I don't know, until I feel like I'm really not in pain. Until the meds from the C-section wear off. And I know for sure that I'm good. And then, like I said, the shot that she gave me was only for 48 hours. So when that wears off, shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this. I'm gonna eat some Jell-O. Thank you guys. They normalize C-section so much it's not even thought of as a major surgery. Girl, right? Like this was literally major surgery. Literally. Oh my goodness, y'all. They try to do less pain medicine as possible. See, the thing is, that's fine and dandy, but like, do that for somebody who has a problem. Like, if you looked at my chart, you've been my doctor. I never came in here itching and scratching. I ain't popped hot on their test. You know what I'm saying? I ain't smoked. I ain't drank. You done tested me for every goddamn thing, plus syphilis. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I can I get the benefit of the doubt that I'm not a crackhead and like I just need a little bit of I just need a little bit of something to get me through. Just get the edge off, like just a little itty bitty something. Like, damn, some of us don't want to abuse drugs. Some of us literally just want to heal without the pain and be able to take care of their newborn properly. And also, some of us have more kids plus a newborn, and you know what I'm saying? Might not have help. But you like, no, you bitch, you're good. Walk it off. That's basically what they're saying. Walk it off. You better get your shit together. Then that kind of low key was what she was saying, because she was like, if you walk, we're gonna get you walking tonight. If you walk around, it'll help you with your pain. If y'all don't prescribe me something, girl. And then my nurse, when I first came in, she was like I said, the nurse at the very beginning who was doing my vitals and stuff. She gonna say, when I had first asked her about the pain meds and stuff, she gonna say she had did a IV, but it was like, I guess, a really big needle, and she was telling me it was a big needle before she used it. And so in my mind, I was making it practice for the epidural spinal. So I'm like, okay, this is his first thick needle. Give me, you know what I'm saying? Practice, like, okay, ow, whatever. And also, when I'm in pain, I don't really like, I'm not the type that's gonna like scream like while I'm in pain. I might react later. You might get a real bad reaction after, you know what I'm saying, the pain subsides. But during the pain, I'm not really gonna react that much, because I gotta get through it. That's the motto. I need a shirt. I just be getting through shit, okay? So she was like, you didn't even say ouch when I put the big needle in your arm for the IV. So you should be fine with the pain management. I said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. She feels all the pain, okay? She feels all the goddamn pain. But what I'm going to sit here and boo-hoo over something where I know it's IV. It hurts. It hurt real bad when you did it. But I know it's not going to hurt no more afterwards. What would, like, for me to be like, oh my God, it hurts. Ow, ow, ow. What would be the purpose of that? See, I'm grown at the same time. Like, I don't have time for none of this. I just want you to get it done, get over with, on to the next needle. You know what I'm saying? I haven't watched your channel in a really long time. How come you didn't go with the natural birth instead of C-section? Because this is my third child and my third C-section, and it don't work like that. But thank you so much for watching. Even though you haven't watched in a long time, girl, where you been? Where you been at? I knew you was in the hospital. I was thinking about you this morning randomly, and I was like, oh, and it was this morning. I think black people haven't been. I know. I know, and she said she was like on a scale of 1 to 10, no, 0 to 10. 0 being like you can't tolerate it, I think she said, and 10 being like, no, 0. I don't know what the hell she said. I think she said 0 was like you can't tolerate it. Like the pain is like it hurts like really bad. Like 1, it hurts really bad, whatever. And then 10 is like you can you like it's all right or whatever. I said a 4. A 4. I don't do pain very well. Thank you. I'm eating Jello. Thank you so much. Girl, I can't do hospital silverware. I just don't trust it. Bring my own. Oh, thank you, Trini. Thank you. And no, she doesn't have a name, but when she do, it will be in a vlog. Thank you. I had 3 6 and they gave me so much pain medicine to take home. But when I was there, I told them I didn't want any medicine. It's fine. I only had a little. See, girl, I don't be having a little bit of nothing. I be in pain, especially the healing process of the C-section. Now, I will say that my other surgeries, like my cosmetic surgeries, they hurt a lot worse than a C-section, which I thought I was a pro. Like, I thought I had it in the bag. I'm like, you know, I had these children. I can go get this work done, no problem. Like, I've been to this. Like, surgery, you know, I got this. Like, I just knew, right? No. C-section was not even that bad compared to my other surgeries. So I know it's not going to be like crazy horrible, but it still hurts when it's healing. And then, you know, like I said, having to deal with a newborn baby at the same damn time. What else can I eat? I don't know if I want this. Do I want this? I got some potatoes, but if the mac and cheese wasn't seasoned, potatoes is probably dry. The pasta was good though. I think I'd give. Didn't I say I wanted some? I think, when am I supposed to get a dessert? Oh no, that was what the Jello was. I think I'm good. I think I'm not gonna eat that. Most of y'all questions will be in the vlog, honey. So definitely stay tuned. I have a lot of I'm sweating and stuff. Yes, my neck is black for people who be like saying that in vlogs and stuff, like, oh my god, her neck, oh my god, like, I will say I'm pregnant. I was pregnant, so for some reason the pigment in my skin on my neck gets very dark when I'm pregnant. It's actually not as bad as it was with London. It was like worse. So, and also my face was a lot more swollen. My nose spread a lot more with London, and with Mimi. I don't know why with this one my nose didn't spread like that. Like, I don't know. I didn't feel like my face looked super pregnant. Like, it looked pregnant, like thick, but not like swollen. But my feet did swell up. My feet was swollen when I came in this morning. So I know for sure, like, tomorrow I'll be a blowfish. Like I said, I'm itching like a crackhead. And yeah. If you look like you're right. She said, oh man, if you look like you're right, just say that. Listen, we're not even going to discuss a relationship between them. We're not even going to touch on it, honey. You going to see when you see her. I'm 28 weeks. My next show, Blacker Girl. It irritates me because it really, really messes with my makeup. Like, it really, really messes with my makeup. It makes me look like I'm just black as hell. And like, girl, get your color. But my face is this color. And my face is actually lighter. I actually make it a little darker, like a little bit more chocolate with my makeup. But not this chocolate, honey. I'm not matching that because that's not my skin color. So, it makes it more pronounced, I think, when I wear makeup. Hey, Chrissy. You look beautiful after delivery. Thank you, boo. I was like, let me go live real quick. Great. A C-section can really kick your butt, especially when you have other children. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Here's that baby from a girl. I definitely will. She was born this morning. She is about 5 hours old. And crazy thing is, Uriah said the incision wasn't as big as London's incision. Like they went underneath my tummy tuck. I was telling y'all that in my updates. But the incision wasn't as big as London's incision. And they were like, because I had asked her before, my doctor, before it started, I was like, is it going to be, hard to get her out because of it being such a tight situation, And she basically was like, it probably is. She kept saying that it would probably take about, it kind of did take about 2 hours, but she was basically saying it would take a little bit longer than a normal C-section because the fact that they want to, repair my muscles, like I said, they have to cut them, and they just want to make sure that they don't undo my tummy tuck. What she kept saying, I was like, girl, I'm with it. Like, I am with you on all that. Like, what? I'm with it all. So, yeah, so they took their time and they did what they need to do. And she said everything went perfect. And she snatched me up on the table. Uriah said I went back flat, basically, like as soon as the baby came out. And then they snatched me up into this binder. Like, I thought I was going to have to ask because I've heard of, like, the binder and stuff. And I wanted to get the binder right after delivery because I've never been placed in one. But this go around, I'm like, I need that, okay? So I was gonna ask for it, but I didn't have to ask. Off the OR table, they had snatched me in this binder, and they even keep coming in to push on my stomach and snatching me back up in it because the doctor said she needs to stay in this binder. I said, amen, hallelujah. Yes, she does, and she'll be in a faja very soon. She surely will. I don't care if I didn't even look pregnant. I'm still going to be making sure it stays that way. Or at least I looked pregnant, but I didn't look how many months pregnant I was. But, yeah, so the incision for her to come out of, he said, was smaller than London's incision. And London, they were pushing on me, pushing on my stomach, pushing on my stomach, pushing on my stomach. And it was really hard to get her out. So I was expecting a lot of pushing and a lot of, like, it being hard to get her out just based off of my tummy tuck. And so when they pushed a couple times, and it seemed like she just slipped out because they was like, oh, a head. Oh, she has a lot of hair. Oh, and she was just out. And I'm like, what? And I just heard her crying and stuff. And I'm looking like, oh, my goodness. But Uriah was able to film. We didn't think we were going to be able to film good because they didn't want any filming, but he was able to finesse the system. So we should have some good footage, hopefully. I have to look at it because he was shaking. When I say that I was the one getting a C-section, okay, I was shaking too. But I think I was shaking because I was cold and a mixture of the meds. Because they said the medicine will make you shake and it could get violent. That's what they said. You could get a violent shake. But looking like a 70-year-old, okay? Sitting there like, but it didn't get violent. It didn't get violence was not called for. But Uriah was shaking, so hopefully the vlog is not shaky. I'm looking at him I'm on the table like this, like I'm laid on the table like this. I'm looking at him like he's talking about, oh, my hand's shaking. I'm like, we're not even supposed to be filming, sir. Get the fucking footage. Get the footage, please. Like, he's filming me, and I'm like, he needs to get the footage. Please, just get the footage. Like, I need the footage, not only for YouTube, but because this is my baby's birth. Get the damn footage and make sure that it's not blurry. So, I don't know, once I start editing, girl, if Shaky Fingers McGee didn't mess up the damn video. And he wasn't even like shaking from seeing anything, because he didn't looked over the thing and whatever. Like, he's cool on that. He's talking about, I done seen worse in Afghanistan. Like, he cool on that. But he was shaking because he be so stressed out that something's gonna happen to me. Like, he just be so adamant, like, are you breathing? Are you okay? I said, because I told you I didn't go to sleep, so I'm laying on the table and I'm like, I should just go to sleep right now, take a little nap. He talking about, nope, you can't sleep, you can't take a nap, you can't close your eyes, you can't you can't blink. Don't even blink. Don't breathe too deeply, like you're yawning or something. Don't do it. I said, well, shit, I wasn't gonna do it, but like, damn. Thank you. I wasn't gonna do it. He be tripping out. Anxiety attack on the table. Well, they just went ahead and knocked me out. Yeah, I feel you, boo. It's a lot. You feel like an elephant's on your chest. I was like, at one point, I felt like the elephant literally came up here. Usually the elephant stayed down here. She know her role. She know her place. Okay? But this round, I felt like she was creeping up on my black neck. And I didn't like it. Okay? Her trunk was wrapped around my whole esophagus region, and I just did not like it at all. I started, like, at first, I felt myself. I was like, I started to kind of, like, my anxiety started to rise a little bit, but I'm like, okay, wait, I might have to sound off. These machines might sound off. I don't want these machines to sound off. Don't make the machines, don't make it harder than it has to be. So I had talked myself out of it, like, to myself, in my head. And I got myself together, and then I told the nurse, because the nurse came over because my eyes were closed. So she had came over. This was like, I think right before Uriah had came in. And she was like, are you okay? Are you good? I was like, yeah, just the elephant is on my, no, it ain't the elephant. The elephant's on my neck. Get the bitch off my neck. No, but I was like, I just feel like I can't breathe. Like, I feel like it's rising up. And it's going to get to my mouth. If it gets to my mouth, I'm done for. Because I literally had never tried to move my legs or my feet during a C-section. I guess I just never thought about it. And I had never done it. I just knew that my bottom part was numb. I've never, like, actually tried to move. When I tell you, and I had told Uriah this story when he first came in, he's talking about, did it fuck with you? When I tell you it did, like, I felt like I lost my legs. I ain't had no legs, y'all. I ain't had no, not near foot. Both feet were gone, literally. At that moment, I was a paraplegic. I was in a wheelchair bound. Like, paralyzed from the neck down. Not even the neck down though, because I could move everything else. Like I was moving my shoulders, and I was like moving around a little bit and like getting situated and whatever. But when it came to shit, my ass was gone too. Matter of fact, but I wasn't trying to flex like down there because they was working on me. I was like just trying to move my big toe. Like when people be like, move your big toe. If you feel this, move your I was thinking in my head, I'm like, let me just move my big toe. I can move it now. I'm looking at it move. Like, okay. But in my head, my brain said move, and the bitch said no. I was floored. I was flabbergasted. That never happened to me in my life. I have never in my life been told no by my foot, like, and my toes. They never said no. Never, never say never. I never say never. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm drugged up. So. So there's that. But yeah, like my big toe was tripping. It was tripping. I said, I told you to move. How dare you? Like, how dare you disobey the master of this domain, this body? I owns this. I said move, and it did not move. My leg, I couldn't lift my legs. Like, you don't understand. Y'all laughing, but you're not understanding. You're not really understanding what I'm saying. Like, have you ever, I don't know if any of y'all have been in a situation that I had put myself in. But like, I literally, in my head, I was thinking, like, move. I can't put into words how it felt. It's just something that you would, like, you'd have to be paralyzed or have a C-section or something that's going to basically paralyze you for a moment. It's a type surgery, because I literally told myself to move. I just wanted to go like this. That's it. I wasn't even trying to like dance, do a little tap dance, you know what I'm saying? Break it on down, do some footwork. Like, I wasn't even trying to stomp on motherfucker. Like, I wasn't trying to do no 8-time stomp, like nothing. I wasn't trying to do nothing. I wanted my toe to do this. I wasn't disrupting the surgery. I wasn't doing nothing. And it said no. Literally. And in my head, I'm like, how? Like, it's over with. Like, they might as well amputate it right now. It's gone. It's gone. We're not, me and my foot, my brain and my foot, we're not on the same page. Literally. It's gone. Like, it ran away. So at that point in my head, I almost had an anxiety attack at that point, because I'm like, my foot's gone. Whole foot gone. Like, I ain't had no feet. It was a struggle for a good couple hours, because I tried to do it a couple times. I tried to lift my leg a couple times. And then I also don't like the fact where they be like, do you feel this? Do you feel this? Do you feel this? Do you feel this test? Like, girl, my whole body, my legs at that point have felt like there's a whole bunch of needles in them, and they kept moving my legs around. And I think they moved it to put like the catheter in and stuff like that. So they moving my legs around and making me look like a chicken wing, because they had my legs pointing out. This story is too much, y'all. I went through a struggle today, okay? Do you hear me? I went through a struggle today. So they had me on the table looking like I had like chicken wing legs. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Where you put your legs like frog legs. Where you put your feet together at the bottom and you pull them up and you like bend your bend your legs, bend your knees. Girl, my legs had wings. My legs were sparrows. But yeah, so they did all that, and like at that point my legs was tingling really bad, to the point where it felt like needles and knives were like stabbing me. So that was that part before it got real numb to where I could not move them. They were feeling like I was getting stabbed. So that was another thing. I just knew they cut them off. Like, I knew they had cut my foot off because it wasn't cooperating. So I felt like I was being stabbed several times, over and over and over and over again. And I'm asking them, like, so I don't feel, because she like, you feel this to my stomach. region. And I'm like, no, I don't feel that, but I feel my legs though. Like, who's stabbing my legs? This is unacceptable. It's unacceptable treatment. I don't like this. And she was like, oh, your legs are usually last or whatever. And she was right. They was last, and they said, no, ma'am, we're not even here. They left the C-section. Left me high and dry. They was like, you ain't running from this. If I had a problem and I need to jump up real quick and get up out that situation, they said, you're not. We'll be in the hallway. Like, let us know when it's done. And even now, I mean, now I can move them. I can feel them. It don't feel like, anything is stabbing me. But I know that I can lift them and stuff. And I have, like, that machine on there that's, like, crunching my legs. But I know that, like, if I stand up, I'm going to be weak in the knees. Stand up. Stand up. Can't do it. I got to wait till 8 o'clock. What you over there itching for? Oh. So you had the corner of my eye. What's going on over there? You need to have, since you always have my symptoms and stuff, you need to catch this itch. Cause it's not fun. Girl, I've been through it today. I know, I've been through it. Thank you. I threw up after my C-section. I was dehydrated. Oh, so what they did for me, and this was a new thing that I never did before. They had me drink 32 ounces of Gatorade last night. So they wasn't playing with your girl, okay? There would be no dehydration at all. Thank you. Yeah, they want me to walk later, but I think it's like 12 hours after having her. Yes, ma'am. She was asleep an hour or two. I should have went to sleep. But I really had to eat this food. Like, my spirit was whispering to my stomach, and it was not happy at all. Oh, don't be terrified. It's quick. Whatever happens, if you have vaginally, non-vaginally C-sections, whatever happens, it's quick. Even though you might, some people be in labor for days and days and days. Think about it like, that's only a little bit of time compared to the life that you're going to have with your child. Like, it's not, like, once it goes by, once it's done and over with, okay? And I'm thinking the whole time I'm on the table, I'm like, damn, I got to do this one more time. One more time. This is what slows me down from having a lot of kids. If I was able to just have, like, this, like, peaceful, like, you know what I'm saying, non-invasive, no pain whatsoever, I would have so many children. You're funny as hell, me. Glad you're okay. No name yet. They would have to drug me up before that walk because I'm trying to feel nothing. Girl. And that's what was giving me anxiety. Like, the epidural was giving me anxiety the whole entire time. But then I started feeling more comfortable when it was time to, like, prep, and all the different doctors and stuff came in to talk to me, because my anesthesiologist was a black lady. She was so cute, and, like, she was just so informative and just so sweet and so nice. And I'm like, I felt like I was in good hands. Like, I really feel like I was in good hands. So that, and I told you, Ryan, I'm like, that right there gonna have me crying all motherfucking night. No, but that right there, like, really made me feel good about it, to the point where I still kind of panicked a little bit once they said hunch them shoulders. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Once they said hunch, bend, and they didn't want me to throw it back. They wanted me to bend forward. Listen, it was a struggle. And then I'm looking at this tiny petite lady in front of me, older lady at that. She ain't feel like she could hold my body weight, like, at all. I felt like I was moving forward a little bit. I felt like I was falling several times, and in my legs, I had tensed my legs up because they had it dangling off the side of the bed. So I had tensed my legs up on the bed, like the crease of my leg was, you know, tensed up a little bit, and I feel like I was holding my body with my legs because I couldn't hold my body with my arms. They want me to hold a pillow, wrap my hands around a pillow, and obviously you don't want to be tense up top. So I had to like tense my legs up. My legs was clutched around that goddamn bed. Do you hear me? Clutched. Because this lady in front of me, I did not trust in any way to catch me if I fell at all. Okay, because the lady, the anesthesiologist started like poking my back like with her hand, and I literally felt like I was gonna fall because I already had felt weak because I was getting this done, and I'd be stressed out. I've been stressed out for weeks and weeks, really months, but I let it go up to like a couple weeks to start really stressing out, and it gives me anxiety just thinking about it. But I like try to breathe through it because I'm like, okay, this is it. Once I get this, and then once I get that elephant up off my chest, I'm good. Like, I'm good. So I was good. I was good. The shot hurt, like the numbing part hurt. I was like, ooh, and I kind of tensed up a little bit, which kind of scared me. I was like, am I paralyzed? And then that happened with my legs and my feet, and I was like, I'm paralyzed, girl. I have had a day, okay? If the children only know what we go through, if they only know what we go through to birth them. I'm trying to tell you, how do y'all notice your necks? This whole pregnancy, I have not stared at my neck. Girl, I could see it. What you mean? I could see it. I just... Especially for me, I feel like I vlog and do YouTube and stuff like that. So I have to see myself. And I have to edit and then see myself. You know what I'm saying? So, show my, see all these hands. Girl, and the fact that you can't, like, I looked forward. I was not looking behind me. I feel like I was in a horror movie where you don't want to look behind you because the killer is, like, right there. She peeped around. She was like, hey, it's Dr. such and such. And she a doctor. So she like, hey, it's Dr. such and such. I'm back here. I will not, she's like, I'm going to tell you every time I touch you. I will not, no surprises. So she behind me. Just like, oh, my God. But she made it quick. She did what she had to do. She executed it. You know what I'm saying? She made it happen. Big ups to Dr. such and such. She did the damn thing. Like I said, it did hurt when I got the numbing part. But the other part, she was like, it should not hurt. You'll only feel pressure. And I did. Like, the actual needle, the needle that scares people, the big needle, you don't even feel it, honestly. Like, that part don't hurt. It's the numbing part that kind of, like, hurts. And it's more of, like, a sting. Just a sting. My sensations in my back is trash and all that jokes. I started watching a girl called on YouTube, and girl, you was in her video about a shootout. Yes, ma'am. Not my homegirl, baby. I have known her for so long. I think Mimi was like 2 when we met. We were, upset. We were both stationed. Uriah and her were both stationed at the same duty station. So that's how we met. I think it was her first duty station, actually. But that's how we met. Bolt of lightning in my back scared me. Ooh, you jumped? Oh, God. Epidural, the only thing to help with pain. When it comes to, like, a natural birth or, like a vaginal birth, I think there's other options with pain. I feel like there's other options. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, but I feel like there's other options for pain. It's not just the epidural for C-section, you have to have spinal epidural, because mine was a spinal twist epidural. Like it was, I don't know how they did it, honey, but that's what they said. It was a mix, okay, a mixture, mixed up, okay, like my husband. So, yeah, I don't know, but that's what they said, spinal and an epidural. And you have to get that because they have to numb your whole body so that when they cut you, you don't feel it. So you want to get that. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Even if it was an option to opt out of that, you should not opt out of that one. But it's not that bad. 7 weeks to go, LLL. You can sometimes get, okay, yes, so okay, IV payments. That's what I was thinking. That's what I heard. Thank you so much. Thank you. I still feel the pain delivery. I've heard that too. I've heard of the epidural not taking it. I heard of people getting it too late. His sister actually did that. I think she ended up getting it too late or something. Someone I know ended up getting it too late, and then they basically pushed, and it was basically like they had the baby natural because the epidural did not take at all, and that happens a lot. So make sure that when you feel like you're in labor, you go to the hospital, okay? Make sure you go to the hospital. Even if you get turned away, keep going to the hospital until it's time, and they keep you, because if you wait too long, they will fuck around and be like, you can't get it, or they'll be like, we're gonna give it to you, and then all of a sudden the baby comes, and then it's like you didn't even have it or something, if you need it. If you don't need it, girl, zoo you, okay? I had C-section. Thank you. Congratulations, you as well. Oh, someone's coming in, y'all. I will talk to y'all later.